Hey, Melissa here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am getting ready and I want to chat with you guys about my yoga journey. I want to chat with you guys about a $200 Visa gift card I am giving away, about my new ebook, how I got into yoga, how I overcame toxic relationships. So much good stuff today. Sometimes I just rant when I put on makeup. So if you want to get ready with me, keep watching. I just washed all my makeup off. I had a ton of makeup on from today. And I want it to be light because I'm stopping at a happy hour with friends first. So I'm gonna do this quick and I wanted to update you guys on a couple of things. So my ebook has just released. It's called Yoga Poses Made Easy. I'm so excited about it. Something I've been wanting to do for so long. Let me tell you how it all came about. So I've been doing yoga tips now for probably 6 months to a year, and I was so nervous to share my first yoga tip. I remember texting my fiance Harry and I said, I created this yoga tip. I'm nervous to post it. Usually I never feel self-conscious about what I'm posting, but for some reason I just had worked so hard on this and I was like, well, what if everybody hates it? And Harry said to me, he's like, this is awesome. Who cares what people think? Just post it and whatever. And I realized how silly I was being, so I said, okay, I'm just gonna post it and see what happens. So I posted it and I saw how much people enjoyed it, and it made me realize that there's so many people out there who need great yoga advice and they're just not finding it or they're not getting it. So I was really happy I shared it and it inspired me to instantly create more. So that's how the tips came about. After a while I was putting out so many tips, and so finally, a lot of my followers recommended, you should be putting these into a book so people can have them all in one place. And I had always wanted to put out an ebook. It was one of my biggest goals. I just didn't know when I was gonna do it, if I had the time to do it. So I kind of tabled it for a little bit, and then I have this amazing friend, Morgan. She had heard kind of me saying, I wanna put my tips into an ebook, and she took it upon herself, because she's so wonderful, to just put them into an ebook, or to put one or two into an ebook. And she sent it to me and she said, what do you think about this? I was so blown away and I was like, are those my tips? We both agreed that, I should put some tips in there that haven't been posted to Instagram and that were kind of missing from the book. So we shot a few more tips to add to the book that were never before seen, and some poses that I know would be really helpful for people. Read through it 100 times and released the ebook, and the feedback has been so incredible. I just released it fully today on yogaspiration.com. I'm really passionate about helping people's yoga practices and making people feel more comfortable at yoga. Something that's not always easy for me to share is I haven't always felt so welcome in the yoga community. When I moved to LA, I did my yoga teacher training at YogaWorks, and I tried to reach out to some, local yogis in the area, and I never really built up a yoga community. And so my Instagram page really became my yoga community, and that is where I found a yoga community. And I just wanted a place where everyone felt included. I personally felt back then that people were not inclusive in the yoga community, and it can make people feel intimidated to go to a studio when you feel like everyone's judging you or people don't want to help you. I come at it from a place that growing up I was never, the most athletic or the best at any sport, and I struggled a lot with my weight. When I moved to college, I had a really hard time with my body images because I'd moved from Western Mass, where you covered up half the year because of winter, to South Florida, where everyone was in bathing suits and everyone was in bikinis. And I felt so inadequate and so, I hated how I looked in a bathing suit, and I was so self-conscious of my stomach. And so I went the total wrong route and I crash dieted. I didn't eat any carbs, and I, would run 3 miles a day. And if I didn't run 3 miles a day, I was so upset with myself, and I would get so mad at myself for being overweight and not having abs. And then I would get burnt out and I would eat everything in sight and I would gain it all back. It was really hard on me. I put so much value in how I looked and how I looked to other people that I didn't really focus on myself and what mattered to me and feeling good on the inside. I only wanted to create a life that looked good on the outside, and I didn't care what that life felt like on the inside. I think people can look at someone and think their life is perfect or they have everything they've ever wanted, but I was miserable. I put so much value in materialistic things and looks that I didn't recognize myself. I didn't recognize the Melissa that had moved to Florida from Massachusetts, and I wanted to forget my old life because I didn't like the way I looked. And then I found a workout that made me really happy. I started going to a bar workout and I would go every single day. And then I started teaching there before work, and I realized that fitness can be fun and that fitness shouldn't be a chore and that fitness should just be positive. And I just started to want to feel good instead of wanting to look good. And for me, that distinction was a game changer for me. And what makes you happy is not the things on the outside. It's a short-term happiness, and real happiness starts from within. So sometimes we look to other things, other people, you know, superficial things to feel better about ourselves, but that's just a temporary fix. And I really had to rebuild Melissa from the ground up. I was in a place in my life where I needed to do that. So then I started practicing yoga, and yoga helped me do all of that. Yoga helped me collect my thoughts. It helped me value myself more. It gave me more self-confidence. I became more patient with myself. I just saw such a big change in myself, and I loved the changes that I saw. I really wanted to work hard to build a life for myself that I felt really, really good about and that made me happy, made me want to wake up excited every day. So I quit my job in accounting and I sold my house and I packed up Brady and myself and I moved to Los Angeles, and I was scared and I left all my friends and family, but I knew it was the only way to start over and to make a life for myself that I was really excited to be living. So the first thing I did was my yoga teacher training, which was amazing because I wanted to learn more about yoga, and I knew that was a really big part of my journey, and realized that helping people and teaching health, wellness, yoga, fitness, and creating positive changes in people's lives is what I'm confident and happy doing. It's just been an incredible journey in terms of like rebuilding myself and feeling good about who I am as a person. But it's hard. It's hard to not seek approval or validation from other people to feel like we matter. And I think that was one of the biggest things for me that I had to work on, is realizing that the only validation in life I need is from myself. The people in your life that make you work for their affection or make you feel like you're not good enough or make fun of you or put you down, those are the type of people, for some reason, we're always seeking their validation. And we all have those toxic relationships in our life. The people we should be valuing their opinions and making our life decisions with are the people who want the best for us and who cherish us. For me, I had to make a big shift on those relationships and shift away from anything in my life that was toxic or making me feel really down about myself. It's so liberating to not have to worry about negative, toxic people that are hoping that you fail or hoping that you don't succeed in life. So if you have people like that in your life, or if you're depending on those people for support, you're never going to get where you want to go. And so I just think that to remove toxic relationships from your life and to focus on the relationship with yourself. So what you have to start to realize is when people treat you negatively, it has absolutely nothing to do with you and has everything to do with them. And once you realize that, it's so easy to just actually, empathize with that person and feel bad that they can't create any happiness in their life because they're scared. And the source of happiness they get is validating their life by putting down other people. I just think this kind of all comes full circle in the sense that yoga has helped me so much with all of that and feeling more comfortable with creating my own source of happiness and my own source of approval for myself. Okay, that was a little bit of a rant, but I feel like I had to get that off my chest in hopes that that helps you guys understand a little bit where I'm coming from in life. And for those of us still working on our journey like myself, that we're all in this together and that there are so many steps you can take to make yourself live a much happier life. I'm gonna put the link in description for my ebook, and I'm doing a really special giveaway today. I'm going to be giving away a $200 Visa gift card to someone random who purchases my book for you to spend on anything you want, whether it's a yoga mat or a new yoga outfit. I just want you to feel really confident and special and happy when you are reading this book. So all you have to do is buy the ebook, and when you buy that ebook, it gives me an email notification. That's your raffle ticket into the giveaway, and then I'm gonna be randomly selecting from those email addresses, and you'll get a $200 Visa gift card emailed to you. So I think that's so exciting, and I hope that this book helps you and makes you feel more confident, beautiful, amazing when you're practicing yoga, because you truly deserve it. I want to thank you so much for getting ready with me today. It was so fun hanging out. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you ordered the ebook and if you enter to win the $200 Visa gift card. I can't wait for you guys to enter. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Never miss a Melissfit video. I love having you here, and it means so much to me. I hope you have an amazing day, and like I always say, spread love and positivity wherever you go. Bye.